Hello, let's discuss the story The Summer of Beautiful White Horse, written by eminent writer William Saroyan. When we talk about this story, we just come to the conclusion that if we are honest at heart, then we may have committed any kind of crime, but eventually we will certainly accept that sin and we will make clean breast of our guilt and we will certainly prove that we are honest indeed. In this story also, we discuss this kind of theory. When we talk about this story, we just come to the conclusion that our honesty will certainly supersede our guilt. And if we have committed a crime, that will be regarded a slight aberration on our part. So that kind of slight aberration occurred in this story when two cousin brothers, Murad and Aram, they belong to a family, a tribe, Gergolanian tribe. That tribe was indeed a very honest and upright tribe. They were proud of their tribe and people held them in high esteem because they belonged to a tribe which was known for its honesty since eon. Since 11th century, their tribe was flourishing in Armenia. So it has so happened Aram and Murad, the two cousin brothers, were also very honest like their tribe. But Aram and Murad both were fond of riding horses. They had the curiosity to learn how to learn riding a horse. So in that way, one day Murad, out of sheer out of sheer obsession for horse riding, he one day stole a horse from a farm of a farmer. Now he did not have any kind of ill will by stealing that horse because he did not have that intention to sell that horse in the market. He just wanted to learn riding. He just wanted to enjoy the riding of a horse. In that way, out of sheer obsession, he stole that horse. After stealing the horse, he went to his cousin brother Aram in the morning. While Aram was sleeping, he woke him up saying that he had turned up there with the horse and he offered him to have a joyride on that horse. Now, when Aram saw that horse, he was fully overwhelmed to see that Murad had indeed made their dream come true by bringing that horse to him. Now he was all set to ride that horse also, but he also had some kind of fear regarding where Murad had brought that horse because he was of the opinion that Murad could not buy the horse at all because their tribe was very poor. Their tribe was very poor, but they were known for their honesty. They did not indulge in any kind of crime in order to gain money. But he wanted to learn riding a horse. So, out of sheer obsession for riding a horse, he jumped on the horse on the backside of Murad. They both started riding that horse. Now they enjoyed that horse riding very much. After some time, Murad told Aram that he was now he wanted to ride that horse alone. So he told Aram to get off that horse. Now Aram asked him if he could also get a chance to ride that horse because he was also fond of riding horses. Now Murad replied that he might ride the horse but lest he should fall off that horse and get injured. But Aram had pulled up his socks for riding that horse. So it so happened after riding that horse alone, Murad gave that horse to Aram. Aram started riding that horse, and after some time, he could not control that horse and fell in a vineyard. So after half an hour, Murad found out where Aram was, and meanwhile, the owner of that horse, John Bairo, was very honest man. He was a poor man. He went from pillar to post in search of his horse, but he could not find that horse. Eventually, he approached the Uncle Khosrow of Aram. The Khosrow was uncle of Aram. He went to Aram's house and told Uncle Khosrau that he had lost his horse. So when he saw that Uncle Khosrau was indeed a hot-tempered man, he was indeed a whimsical man. He did not pay any heed to what John Byro had told him. He just say, "Don't mind whatever has happened to you, and don't ever care for it." So hearing these words, John Byro was cut to the quick. It added fuel to the fire as he had lost his horse and Uncle Khosrau did not pay heed to him. He went back to his home empty handed and disappointed. On the other hand, the Aram told Murad, he went to Murad and told him that John Byro was searching for his horse. Then Murad told him that they must return that horse, but they must return that horse after 1 year. But Aram told him that don't give that horse to him. Let me learn that horse riding first of all. Thereafter, we should give that horse to him. But Murad had now guilty conscience. So one day they were going on the horse. In the way, they met John Byro. When John Byro saw that horse with the two brothers, he at once started identifying, recognizing that that horse belonged to him. But he could not believe that the people of the tribe of Armenian family, Gergolanian family, could indulge in committing theft. Now he believed that horse belonged to him, but when he saw that horse was in the hands of the Aram and Murad, he was of the opinion that they could not indulge in theft. So he went from there and he was very disappointed. Murad and Aram saw that John Byro was very disappointed, disillusioned to see his horse, but he could not accuse them of stealing his horse. So the next morning, they left that horse in the barn of John Byro, and that was indeed a guilty conscience, and a guilty conscience is self-accused. They did not steal that horse in order to selling it. So if they had sold that horse, then it would have been regarded that they had committed theft. But they had stolen that horse out of sheer obsession for horse riding. So in that way, they left that horse. And John Byro, when he saw his horse, he became very happy to see that he had even got his horse back. So in that way, he informed Uncle Khosrau that he had got his horse back. But as usual, Uncle Khosrau did not pay heed to him. He gave his usual reply that don't pay heed to whatever has happened to you. So this story tells us that we may have committed a crime, but that will be a case of slight aberration on our part if we are not bad at heart. If we are good at heart, then we will certainly feel that we have committed a crime and we will certainly repent whatever has happened. So therefore, let me tell you one thing, that hate the sin, not the sinner. If a person has committed a crime, then don't indulge in accusing him. Just try to rectify whatever has happened, whatever he has committed. Therefore, this story is very inspirational and I think we will certainly take a leaf out of it. Thank you.